Despite what the song says, no, strawberry fields, or in this case, pots and beds, unfortunately, do not last forever. Strawberry patches, no matter how well maintained, seem to burn out after a defined number of seasons. These guys here probably have 2 good years left in them, which is great. But I've got dozens of examples of strawberries around the property that need dealing with. And hey, maybe you do too. So today, let's discuss why that is. Why do some strawberry plants seem to burn out so abruptly? And what can we do as growers to get our patches back on track this spring? Let's do a disclaimer right off the bat. Sometimes strawberries fail over winter and there's no bringing them back. For whatever reason, be it cold, exposure, drought, age, for some strawberry plants, it's the end of the line. To tell if that's the case with your plants, you need to peel back the layers. Peel away at the crown, looking for any signs of life. Green foliage is a sure sign of a living plant, so if you see that, you're set. Okay, so you've decided that it's time to deal with your strawberries. Or more importantly, your strawberries have decided for you. Why is that? What causes strawberry plants to be literally bursting with berries one year, then completely toast the next? Well, strawberries have what I call the 3 and 5 rule. As it's commonly known, newly planted strawberry patches will be at their most productive level in year 3 of age. But after that, their days are numbered until year 5. As another general rule, strawberry seeds don't produce fruit in their first year of growth. The second year sees some fruiting, but more importantly, crown growth and establishment. It's in that 3rd year that those mother plants reach maturity and really burst out with those berries that we're after. So why is it that things go downhill from there? Are the plants just getting too old and dying? Well, the answer might surprise you. Strawberry plants are actually so prolific, they end up outcompeting themselves. What the what? Strawberries grow from horizontal masses called crowns. Each year, these crowns grow and multiply, which is great. Only problem is, they're slow and lazy, meaning they don't travel far and they tend to clump all in one spot. This has the effect of massive crowding, and as you can imagine, a huge decline in productivity. Left unchecked, by years 5 and beyond, the plants can grow so dense, they actually perish. So, while strawberries are a relatively low maintenance crop, they do have this 3 and 5 year cycle where they need to be dealt with, or the results aren't pretty. Okay, now the fun part. Once we've decided that our strawberry plants are still alive, let's go hunting for some crowns. You can do this any time of year, but it's best done in the spring when the new growth is emerging. You'll find that the crowns can be clumped together or found sporadic throughout the bed. Anything that you can find that is alive is fair game. We're not necessarily going to plant everything, but it will be nice to have a lot of specimens to choose from. Once we've collected all of our strawberry tubers that we want, we can now begin the process of cleaning and sprouting them. If the plants that you find are looking really good, you can take the best ones and simply replant them back into the bed with some fresh compost or soil. Chances are, because of the prolific nature of these guys, you're going to have more than you need. So you can go ahead and establish new pots or beds for even more berries this year. And by this year, I do mean this year. Because we're simply dividing up existing adult plants, these will most definitely produce berries for us this season. To replant your newly divided crowns, I like to pile new soil around the area and then make a hole slightly larger than the root ball. The new soil is simply organic potting mix that you can buy at the store, or you can make your own. Strawberries need to be planted high, and burying the crown is a no-no. So make sure the roots are nice and secure, but leave that crown right at the soil level, slightly exposed. Mulch well around the plant and water thoroughly. For most of you, that's going to be it. Strawberries all broken down, replanted, looking great. Job well done. However, one way to really maximize your strawberry reset is to just break it all down and start from scratch. Sounds daunting, but it really isn't. Let me show you how. Begin by taking those individual strawberry crowns and really cleaning them up. Remove any dead roots or foliage, taking care to preserve the good and the living bits. Once you have all the individual crowns separated, then place them in empty nursery cell trays with just water. If you have a greenhouse, this is ideal because the plants still need a lot of light and generally moderate temperatures. Within a short period of time, the individual plants will explode with growth. New white roots will crawl out of the old and foliage will sprout seemingly out of nowhere. After 2 to 3 weeks, you can go ahead and plant them up. Again, don't bury the crowns. Just work on securing the root system to support the rest of the plant. Keep these guys moist but not wet, and in another 2 weeks, you can begin hardening them off to bring outside. After a month to 6 weeks in total time since first division, we can now put these strawberry plants back into their beds. Strawberries don't necessarily wreck the soil that they leave behind, so there's no need to gut the entire pot or bed, but it is a good idea to amend it. Today, I'm going to be boosting mine with a combination of alfalfa meal, rock phosphate, and good healthy compost. Further to that, I'm also going to be planting them with fresh potting soil. Again, you want to keep these crowns slightly exposed, just enough to secure the plant into place. Space your strawberries at least a foot apart, or you'll be doing this again in 2 years instead of 5. Mulch the plants with either straw or grass clippings at least 1 inch. Leave it loose and don't worry about covering the crowns like we do with the soil. Make sure to really give the plants a good soaking at this point to consolidate the planting. If your spring is particularly warm, water again in 2 to 3 days to ensure a smooth transition for those delicate root systems. Strawberries are fantastic plants, one of my all-time favorites. The trade-off we get for them being so low maintenance is that they don't last forever. But with a little strategy and timing, you can be sure to enjoy their bounty every summer without missing a beat. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you're getting value in this and the other series that I'm doing on YouTube, hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons if you'd be so kind, and I'll see you in the next video.